We are on day 4 of the Yeah But Challenge, and today I want to talk about the yeah, but what if, or yeah, but it might, or even I might, or yeah, but then, oh, you know, what it really is the voice of fear. It's anything that could happen if you do the thing you say you want to do. And what I find is, yesterday we talked about the doubts. And so if we look for evidence that we've got this and we start to be like, yeah, actually, I've got this, what comes up next? Usually is the fear, because oftentimes at the core, when we peel away any of the layers, that's what we find is some sort of fear. So, as I said, it could sound like, but what if, or yeah, but then, or yeah, but it might. Um, it could be any kind of consequence. It could be something that will happen. It could be something that's, could go wrong. It generally is, looking into the future. And if you think about that, what if, it might, but then, that's all like future based kind of yeah butting. And really, it's about protecting yourself from those bad things happening. That voice of doubt that we talked about yesterday is really just trying to keep you safe, so nothing bad happens. So of course, once you start to, feel more confident, that voice of fear will just get a bit stronger and try to yeah butt you into not doing the thing that you need to do. So once you've got some evidence that you've got this, fear will often get louder. And you don't just worry that you're not enough right now, but you start to worry about all the bad things that could happen next if you go ahead and do whatever it is you want to do. So, what do we do about it? Well, first of all, of course, you need to know what your yeah, but is saying to you. Yeah, but what if? Yeah, but then? Yeah, but it might, or I might. You might even have it blatant, I'm scared that this could happen. I'm afraid that. But any words like then, what if, might are clues to a fear based yaba. So, what we're going to do is start off by just owning it, seeing it, looking at it, shine a light, your flashlight of awareness right on whatever that fear is. Fear festers in the darkness. So even just, looking at it blatantly for what it is a really powerful thing. But what I really like to do is have a little game. Okay, so what you're going to do is say, yeah, but I might upset people, or yeah, but, what if people don't like it? Or yeah, but what if it sucks? Yeah, but it might completely fail or flop. Yeah, but I might not be any good at it. Yeah, but what if I, lose money and it, it's because it sucks. Any of that. Yeah, but people will hate me. Yeah, but I might get haters. Yeah, but suddenly, people will see that this is what I'm into, and, they're going to think I'm a loser. Just own it. Write it down. That's your homework. Shine a light of awareness on it. But what I want you to try to do is this. I want you to play a little game and say, yeah, but fill in the blank, and then say, well, what will happen next? Yeah, but people might see me and know about it and think I'm a loser. And then if they think I'm a loser, then they're going to say mean things about me. And then if they say mean things about me, then, I'll be really sad. And then after I'm sad, I might, tell them to screw off because I don't really care what they think. Let the fear play out. Like, honestly, think about, yeah, but this might happen. What if this happens? I might, it might, then this. Well, what if that does happen? Let it play out. That's the homework of the day. Let it play out. Try asking the question, and then, and then, and then, and keep going. Imagine the whole thing unfolding before your very eyes. Yeah, but what if that really does happen? And that's your homework. Really simply sit there and let it all play out. Lay it all out on the table. Imagine the worst, and then this will happen, and then this will happen. Now, the reason why this is really quite a powerful thing, there's actually three reasons. One, as we said, when we shine a light in the darkness, it loses its power. When we shine a light on that fear, when we face it, when we put words to it and we put it down on the page, it actually loses its power. And we realize, we could actually be afraid and still take action. We could be afraid that, people will hate what we write and call us a loser and tell us we suck and still decide to write a book anyways. We can make that choice. So that's the number one thing. Like, it's really powerful, that by itself. Another thing that can happen is that we realize that the thing that we're afraid might happen probably won't. Or if it does, it's actually not that big of a deal. It's not even really something worth being afraid of. And that can often happen when we actually, let the fear play out. We realize, well, even if that does happen, I kind of don't even really care. Or I still want to do it anyways. So that's really valuable, right? If we can see, if the very worst happens, that we're still actually going to be okay, or maybe it won't even happen, the likelihood of it even happening isn't very high, that's very powerful as well. The third thing that makes this little homework so powerful is that when you start writing down what might happen, but what if, and you really face that yeah, but, and you really start to look at it and say, and then this will happen, and then this will happen, and you let it all play out on your page, your brain starts looking for solutions right away. Once we shine that light on it, we're like, our brain starts going, me, oh, there, I could do that. So if we're thinking, let's use the book as an example, what if it sucks? I have to tell you, that was what my yeah, but was if I wrote the book. Yeah, but what if it really sucks? Then what am I going to do? I'm going to have this book that's full of crappy writing, and this thing I was so excited about will die a sad death, and then what will I have? And I realized if it was really crappy, well, I could just hire somebody to help me make it better. That's people who do that for their job. And so suddenly my brain was like, well, you could hire somebody. You could do a crowdfunding campaign and raise more money so you have more money for editing. You could get some people that are really good authors to help you write. And my brain started looking for solutions. And your brain doesn't get the chance to do that if you don't actually shine a light on whatever it is you think is going to happen that sucks or that is bad or is horrible. So 3 great reasons to do this homework today. Simply, again, your homework is to say, what is it that I'm worried about happening? Shine that light, the flashlight, on your fear and let it play out. That's the thing. You can't stop. What if people hate it? Then what happens if people hate it? What will you do next? And what would happen next? And what's your fear about that? That's the key. That's the magic. When you let it play out, you have a chance to really shine a light on it so it loses its power. You actually can decide if it's real or likely, or if you don't care and you're going to do it anyways, and your brain starts looking for solutions. And the best thing is, if the worst thing does happen, already your brain's going to be like, we got that. We were worried about that 6 months ago. No biggie anymore. So it really does lose its power. All right, that is my yeah, but strategy for the day. Thank you, Rashonda and Indy. Thanks for your comments. I'm glad that that sparked some ideas for you. Go give it a try. Do your homework. Think about that thing you've been really wanting to do. And if you've got the yeah, but what if, yeah, but then, or yeah, but it might, let it play out, shine a light on it, see what happens as you let it play out step by step, and then might happen, and then might happen, and just see what happens. Just notice what happens. It could be that yeah, but isn't actually as big of a barrier that you thought it was. Oh, we'll see you over in #Lighthouse Revolution group if you want to explore it a little bit more, if you want to share, if you want to ask any questions, you'll find me over there. I'll put the link in the comments so you can come say hi. Oh, thanks, Julia. I'm so glad. Putting your brain to work, looking for some solutions. Feel free to come on over and tell me what your what that big fear is all about. And even just by sharing it publicly in a group, a safe group, you might find even more solutions come to light. Bye.